Hello everyone, Coyote Montana here, and what you're about to see is a long video of all the unboxings of all the classic Godzilla movies. 15 of them, of course, of the Godzilla Showa era, starting off with Gojira, which is Godzilla, aka as the US title, Godzilla King of the Monsters, and all the way down to Terror of Mechagodzilla. Yep, starting off from 1954 to 1975. And it's gonna be a big video, everyone. A big video. And also, just want to let you know that for the DVD of Godzilla versus the Sea Monster right here, now you already know that this is a DVD-R thing because the way how the disc looks right here and the back. Let me just pop it out and see. So I'm gonna be planning to get rid of this soon when I get the real DVD, the real ones, just like with Godzilla versus the Smog Monster and Godzilla versus Gigan. Once I get the real Godzilla versus the Sea Monsters DVD that's in a black case, I'll plan to donate the DVD-R one. And coming soon will be the Godzilla Heisei Era, because soon I'll be getting all the Godzilla movies from the Godzilla Heisei Era in the future, and you'll get to see a video of that. And I'll actually do a big video starting off with the Showa era and then on to the Heisei Era. So it's gonna be pretty big, everyone. So just don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the like, send some comments, and hit the bell button for brand new videos. And I'll see you next time. And enjoy this big video, everyone. Hi everyone, Coyote Montana here, and I've got a DVD to unbox, and this is one of the classic monster movies that my dad has ever watched. This is Gojira, which is in English Godzilla, aka as the US title, Godzilla King of the Monsters. Now if you wonder, is Godzilla King of the Monsters a sequel movie? No. This one here is the original Godzilla movie. You see, I know that there are two titles that says Godzilla King of the Monsters, but this one's the original. The other one that I have is the sequel. It's the sequel of Godzilla, which is Godzilla 2 King of the Monsters. So that's different. So my dad actually got this off of either Amazon or eBay, and it was at a high price, but it was the perfect price because, you know, I actually did watch Godzilla King of the Monsters on Netflix, me and my dad. And this turned out to be the very first Godzilla movie that ever came in the 50s. Because if you look here, it says 1954. And for the US version, it came in 1956. Now, I did check out videos of all the Godzilla movies, and when it goes to Godzilla King of the Monsters, people are wondering, is Godzilla King of the Monsters the third Godzilla movie in black and white? Well, here's the answer. No. No, it's not. Godzilla King of the Monsters is the original Godzilla movie that came in 1954. But you see, it was only called Gojira, which is Godzilla. You see, it came into the US 2 years later in 1952 and as titled Godzilla King of the Monsters. And you can tell that this DVD here is from the Toho Master Collection, you know, like the Toho Vault, because it says right here. So, which means that it's remastered. So yeah. Also, there is for other Godzilla DVD, which is only released by Classic Media. And the Criterion Collection actually did release this on DVD too. But the one I got is this one, so I can watch two versions, the original and the US. So let's take a good look. We got the front cover here. There's a badge there, which is I'm not going to take it off. Here's the spine and the back. So yeah, it actually tells you everything and all about it. See, there it is, Classic Media right there. And if you wonder that are the scenes are still the same in the in the US are the same in the Japanese? Yes, plus some new ones, because there's this one American actor who was actually on this. His name is Raymond Burr. Yes, Raymond Burr. he played as Steve Martin on Godzilla King of the Monsters. And when it actually came here into the U.S., it was actually in English dub for the very first time. You know, the Japanese people that are dubbing in English, just like when I watch anime. But you see, for Raymond Burr, he doesn't actually dub in English because his mouth moves normally. So yeah, so Raymond Burr was the first American actor to be in a Japanese Godzilla movie. Yes, that's amazing. Nothing wrong with having American actors to be in a Japanese movie. It makes it more interesting. So yeah, it's a 2-disc set, so you can watch the original and the US. And the screen sizes for this is right here, 4:3. So that means it's full screen. Which means that this movie has never been in widescreen, because probably you might know that back then, widescreen wasn't a thing. So, let's get this bad boy open. And check out those discs. So you can see that this thing here, it actually slides up and down. So let me take this off so you can see. And look at that. You see that on the bottom here? It says, the original Japanese masterpiece. Now, let's open this up. Ooh. So, first off, we got is a good booklet here. And we can see Godzilla himself. Yep, and it actually shows everything. And it says Godzilla's footprint. Yeah, so when Godzilla stomps, he leaves a footprint behind. Oh, there's Godzilla destroying the clock. That's the best thing about it. And there he is in the fire, which doesn't kill him. Here are the index scenes. So, for the original Godzilla, it has 24, so it has a lot, but the US version has 9. So yeah, there's not much. So first off, we got Gojira, which is Godzilla, and we got Godzilla King of the Monsters, and it says, starring Raymond Burr. Yep, the American actor. And if you actually take the discs out, and look at that. Look at that. First off, we got the art here. It shows Godzilla spitting out his atomic breath out of a building. And we can see Godzilla coming out of the water. That is some great masterpiece for some nice art. I can't wait to watch this on my high definition television. It's going to be I bet this one is going to be the awesome Godzilla movie ever. I mean, so awesome that this is the part of the Godzilla Showa era. Yes, there are different eras for Godzilla, so this is the beginning of the Godzilla Showa era. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like, send some comments, and hit the bell button for brand new videos, and I'll see you next time. Peace out, everyone. Bye. Hi everyone, Coyote Montana here, and I've got another DVD to unbox, and this is the second Godzilla movie in the Godzilla Showa era. This is Godzilla Raids Again. Now, this is the one that featured a new monster, because Godzilla isn't alone on here, and it's this monster right here. His name is Anguirus, or Anguirus. I prefer more for him saying Anguirus. So, this is the second Godzilla movie that came in 1955. So this came 1 year after Godzilla King of the Monsters came. And what year did this came in the US? Well, it came in 1959 in the US, English dub. And it's full screen. And it's black and white also. Now, the thing is, when this came here in the US, it was titled Gigantus the Fire Monster. And that is the most ridiculous title ever. And it's not Gigantus. It's Godzilla. Godzilla. So they actually got rid of it and they used that title there. Here for the US. And you ever wonder, why do they have... if you ever wonder why they have these here? So, you see, when it has something like this, it'll feature the monsters that are on here. And the best part about it is that when you get a DVD like this, it does have the original Japanese art poster. Yes, they have some good art poster on there. All Japanese originals, which is a good thing that they're doing. So let's take a good look. We've got the front cover here, and this is part of the Toho Master Collection. And they're remastered. Here's the spine and the back. Look at that. Yep, and it says Godzilla's back, and this time he's not alone. So I believe that there's something you might know, and it's about this, which I need to open first. So let's get this open. I actually did watch this on Netflix, and it was pretty good. It's too bad that the Godzilla movies are not on Netflix anymore, which is crap. Alright, so let me take this off, so it's like the same thing like the first one. And see that? It says original Japanese version, 1955, English dub version, 1959. Now, if you look on the back here, look at this. You see, they have the time on here. You see, the time for the Japanese one is longer because it has like scenes that has the scenes on there that are never shown that are on the US, because the US ones have the less time. It's just like the same thing with anime, unless that when you get them on Blu-ray and DVD that has the original full episodes in Japan, it's like, you know, something. All right, so here's the inside of it, and there's Anguirus right there, and right there's the pagoda. And by the looks of the disc here, it looks nice. Let me get this out. And it has some nice back art to it that says Godzilla. So yeah, I can't wait to watch this one. It's gonna be super awesome. Super awesome. That it's gonna be a good one. Excuse me, everyone. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like, send some comments, and hit the bell button for brand new videos, and I'll see you next time. Peace out, everyone. Bye. Hi, everyone. K8110 here, and I've got another DVD to unbox, and this is a really good one. This is King Kong vs. Godzilla. Now, this is the third Godzilla movie / third Kong movie throughout the Showa era. And you wonder, did they already did this movie before? Well, you see, this is the first one. The one later on in 2021 was Godzilla vs. Kong, which is the MonsterVerse era one. So, for this actually came in 1962. And this is the first time for both Kong and Godzilla to be in color. So, because for the two movies, the two King Kong movies and two Godzilla movies, they were all black and white. And we know those two are King Kong, Son of Kong. And then there's Godzilla, King of the Monsters, and Godzilla Raids Again. And now, on this here, they are now in color for the first time. And this movie was made by Universal, right there. The studio that we know for years. Now, my dad actually got this, that I actually found on one of the websites at a low price, because, you know, I just want to watch this. And let's take a good look. We got the front cover here, and it looks really nice. There's the people down there, and there's Kong and Godzilla fighting, and there's the pagoda that they destroy. Here's the spine, and the back. Yep, and it says, two mightiest monsters of all time. Well, Godzilla and Kong are the mightiest monsters of all time. But, you know, I heard that the next MonsterVerse movie that's coming in 2024 is Godzilla and Kong. This time, Godzilla and Kong working together on there. And by the looks of the running time, it's 1 hour and 30 minutes. So it's a bit less. It's because there is no Japanese version of this. Because it says English, and it has subtitles. Only has the SDH one. But there's one thing I've been wondering. Why can't they put the Japanese language on this one here? Let me know in the comments below, everyone. Let's get this open. And take a good look. Man. And also, I actually did hear that Toho is doing a new Godzilla movie this year, and I can't wait what the title of that Godzilla movie is. But I'm mostly excited for Godzilla and Kong next year. Man, Warner Bros. And Legendary are going to do fantastic with that one. Alright, so here's the disc. And it has some good art on it. So yeah, that's how Universal did with their discs back then. Just some good plain art. There's the recycle logo, so it's like an eco. Just making sure there's no scuffs or scratches on there, so it's good. Can't wait to watch this, because my dad told me about this, and I believe this is going to laugh my butt off for the final fight on this one, of course. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like, send some comments, and hit the bell button for brand new videos, and I'll see you next time. Peace out, everyone. Bye. Hi, everyone. Coyote Montana here, and I got another DVD that is, even though it's already open, it's like a short unboxed. This is Mothra vs. Godzilla, aka as the US title, Godzilla vs. the Thing, double aka Godzilla vs. Mothra. Now, this is the first Godzilla movie that featured Mothra in here. Well, even though that we know that Mothra's very first appearance was Mothra from the 1960s or 50s, I don't know. So, this is the part where two monsters collide, just like Kong did. So, this actually came in 1964, which it says right here. Right here. And in the US, whoa, look at that! Look at that, everyone. It came in the same year, like the Japanese version. That's a bit odd. Doesn't it usually come out around later in the US? I wonder why they did this movie in both the same year for both Japan and America. Let me know in the comments below, everyone. Now, I believe the way how this goes, this is when Godzilla and Mothra fight each other. And that's the one thing I know. And this is the fourth movie of the Showa era. And let's take a good look. We got the front cover here, and it looks really nice. Here's the spine and the back. It looks really nice, and it says, "Will Japan survive this epic monster battle?" Well, that's a good question. There's Mothra right there, and those two are the twin fairies. They were captured on Mothra, and that's why Mothra got so angry and she destroyed Tokyo. And there's Godzilla rising out of the ground. Now, let's get this out so you can take a good look. Running time? Almost close. Monsters? Good. And there's the US title. And it's remastered too. Whew. Alright, so here's the picture, the art there, where we see Godzilla in the water shooting his atomic breath towards Mothra. And there's the disc. Look at that. Nice. And it's the same thing, just like with Godzilla Raids Again. Okay? Good. No scratches on nothing. I can't wait to watch this. And you remember what condition this is? This is a used condition. Brand new. And I believe that the person who actually owned this did a good job. So thank you, whoever owned this. You did a good job. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like, send some comments, and hit the bell button for brand new videos, and I'll see you next time. Peace out, everyone. Bye. Hi, everyone. Coyote Montana here, and I've got another DVD to unbox. This is Ghidorah, the three-headed monster, or what they say is Ghidorah, but I say Ghidorah because it's a bit more catchy. Now, this is another movie, a good monster movie, and it has Ghidorah. But if you ever wonder, is Ghidorah the three-headed monster a Godzilla movie? The answer is yes. It is a Godzilla movie, because it has Godzilla on there. And it came in the same year, just like Godzilla vs. Mothra, 1964 in Japan. And what year did it came in the US? 1965. So yeah, so this is the one that featured new monster named Ghidorah, which they call him Monster Zero, just like they said in Godzilla 2 King of the Monsters, but it's still called Ghidorah. So, you see, Ghidorah is a space monster because he's actually from space in the Godzilla movies. And he has 3 heads, 3 better than 1. And this one has Rodan. Yes, Rodan, the flying monster who has wings, which he made his very first appearance in Rodan. And this is his second appearance. And it has Mothra on there. But, you see, this is a larva form. Because you remember that Mothra died in Godzilla vs. Mothra. So, one of her babies survived. Which is the boy one. So, Mothra here, who is actually helping. Because in this one here, Godzilla is the good guy. Yes, if you remember that in the last Godzilla movies, he was actually the bad guy. But now, in this one here, this is the first time that they made him a good guy. So, he defends Japan and the entire world from evil monsters. Which is the best thing he ever done. So let's take a good look. We got the front cover here. The Japanese art poster looks nice. Here's the spine. And the back. Look at that. And it says, Godzilla, Mothra, and Rodan reappeared in Japan, wreaking havoc. But saving Japan, of course, because they're fighting against Ghidorah. Now, let's take a good look. Now, if you ever wonder what kind of cases these are, you see, they're in these kind of cases that's actually like one of those, almost like digibook things, but there's just steel. But it looks really nice. Oop. Let me just get this off. And this is the same thing. Slide it off. And let's open it up. And look at that. There's Godzilla fighting against Ghidorah. Godzilla using his atomic breath and Ghidorah using his electric breath. And there's the disc here. And see that? It has Ghidorah. Man. Can't wait to watch this too. It's going to be great. So great. So yeah. That's actually 5 Godzilla movies of the Godzilla Showa era. Just 10 more to go and it'll be complete. And soon I'll get on to the Godzilla Heisei Era. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like, send some comments, and hit the bell button for brand new videos, and I'll see you next time. Peace out, everyone. Bye. Hi, everyone. Coyote Montana here. And I've got a DVD to unbox. And this is another classic Godzilla movie. This is called Invasion of Astro Monster, aka, as the US title, Monster Zero, double aka, Godzilla vs. Monster Zero. Now, Godzilla vs. Monster Zero is another Godzilla movie that came in 1965 after Ghidorah the Three-Headed Monster came here in the US. And what year did this one came in the US? 1970. Wow, 5 years. 5 years, everyone. 5 years that they got this to the US. Yeah, no wonder why people back in the 60s were wondering when is this going to be coming in the US. But yeah, so I believe that when it says Monster Zero, and I know who they meant by Monster Zero. Ghidorah. Yes, they call him Monster Zero, just like they said in Godzilla 2 King of the Monsters, and one time in Godzilla vs. Kong. But this is way before Godzilla 2 King of the Monsters and Godzilla vs. Kong. Yeah, so this is way before, because this is the Showa era I'm talking about. So I believe this is about the planet X. Yeah, so the alien guys actually have to borrow Godzilla and Rodan to save to have them fight against Ghidorah to save their planet. But they got them mind controlled and they became like evil, but they're out of their spell later on. So let's take a good look. We got the front cover here, looks nice. Here's the spine, and here's the back. Look at that. Just look at that. Looks really nice. Alright, so I can tell that you can just open the back here because there's the plastic here that can be opened. There we go. Alright, so it's the same thing like the other ones. Slides off, and there it is. There's the title, and ooh, look at that. There's some nice good there's some nice good art there that shows them fighting each other. Godzilla and Rodan against Ghidorah. And there's the disc, and it looks really nice. And it's just the same thing. Just making sure there are no, marks or anything. I can't wait to watch this one. I actually did watch this on Netflix before, and it was pretty good. And Godzilla and Rodan did won the fight. If you've never seen it, spoiler alert. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like, send some comments, and hit the bell button for brand new videos, and I'll see you next time. Peace out, everyone. Bye. Hi, everyone. Coyote Montana here, and I got another DVD to unbox. And this is called Ebra, Horror of the Deep, aka Godzilla vs. the Sea Monster. It's another Godzilla movie that came in 1966. And I really love the front art because it has the Japanese art poster. So the way how this goes is about that there's these guys who went onto an island when they're attacked by a big shrimp-like monster named Ebra, which is him right there. And there's this beautiful woman right there, and her colleagues are being like slaves, and she got out of there and need help. But the one thing that they didn't know, that the thing they heard is called the Ram Bamboo base. Yes, it's the base where they're trying to do everything on something. But they didn't know that Godzilla was actually on the island. He was actually sleeping in a cave. But they did wake him up and he fight against Ebra first, and then destroying the Ram Bamboo base. But he did fight a bird. So, I believe this one is a used condition. Someone actually did use this, and it's in a plastic, and it's in a clear case. And when I shake it, I can't tell what's going on inside until I open it. So let's take a good look. We've got the front cover here. Looks nice. And on the top it says, "When a South Seas trip turns wet, wild, and really weird, it's Godzilla versus the Sea Monster." Yep, that's what it is. Here's the spine and the back. Yeah, it's all a bit blurry because it's like from that website I actually found, but I can still tell because when I check out the clean one. If I get like the actual real one that's all nice and clean, then I might get rid of this. So the way to open it, you could just get it out of this. Okay, here it goes. Alright, so there's the disc. So it's nothing wrong. It's just in a clear case. And by the looks of it, it's a actual DVD-R. Yeah. So this is like a bird on demand thing. But don't worry, everyone. Someday I'll get the real one. The actual real DVD one. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, come on, this won't actually bother me. It's still a real thing, too, at times. Hang on. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like, send some comments, and hit the bell button for brand new videos, and I'll see you next time. Peace out, everyone. Bye. Hi, everyone. Coyote Montana here, and I got another DVD to unbox. This is Son of Godzilla, and it's another Godzilla movie that came in 1967. This is about that Godzilla has a son, which is right here, which he is called Minya, or they pronounce Manila. I prefer Minya. And I believe the way how this goes is that these guys came onto an island, and then they didn't know that there was a beautiful woman who was on there. The island that they didn't know that has monsters on it, so it was called Monster Island. Yes, because it had the Kamacuras, which is these giant mantises, and a new monster named Kumanga, aka giant spider, or just giant spider. So the way I actually saw this is like a bit something, I don't know. So you wonder why this is different, because it says 50th anniversary, and the way you can tell it's because of that, because of Sony and Columbia and TriStar. So yeah, it does have English and Japanese on here, just like the other ones does, minus King Kong vs. Godzilla. So let's take a good look. We got the front cover here. Here's the spine and the back. Yep, you see that? It has the monsters: Godzilla, Kamacuras, Kumanga, and Manila, which is Minya, of course. Now, this is something that I know it's because of the security tape. So, I'm gonna have to maybe get the plastic off, and I'll stop at the video so I can get the tape off this. There we go. So, okay, so I'll be back on getting the tape off. This may take some time because it's a real pain in the butt. Alright, I got the tape off, and I know that you could tell by that because I was trying to use this to get the tape off, and it was a pain in the butt. And I did hear something shaking in there, so let's get this open and see. Alright, and by the looks of it, this looks like an insert and it has... Look at this, everyone! It has these Godzilla DVDs here. So there's Godzilla Tokyo SOS, Godzilla against Mechagodzilla, Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla, Godzilla vs. Gigan, but I don't have this one. The one that I have is the one that you'll get to see soon. And same thing with Godzilla vs. Ghidorah, which is Hydra, aka the smog monster. I already have that, but not in this. Just wait and see when I get it when you get to see it. Now, by the looks of the discs here, looks really nice. I don't know what's in there that's floating, but anyways, on the disc. Focus on the disc. So by the looks of the disc, it looks really nice. We got Minya and the Kamakuras there. And nothing wrong with it, so the disc is pretty good. I can't wait to watch this. It's going to be really, really good. That's another one in the Showa era, everyone. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like, send some comments, and hit the bell button for brand new videos, and I'll see you next time. Peace out, everyone. Bye. Hi, everyone. Kaidi Montana here, and I got another DVD here, and it's another Godzilla movie. This is called Destroy All Monsters. Now, probably you might know that, might have known that this was supposed to be the last Godzilla movie, but it's not, because there's something you might know. This is when all the monsters got together. And who are the monsters? Godzilla, Rodan, Mothra, Anguirus, Kumanga, Ghidorah, and this features the monsters that are on there that you might know. There's Varan, I don't know who that is, Mandai or something. There's Baragon, which he made his first appearance in Frankenstein Conquers the World, and there's Gorosaurus, the dinosaur-like monster who appeared in King Kong Escapes, which I'll talk about soon. So the way how this goes is that all the monsters were living very peaceful on Monster Island until they were been mind controlled by a bunch of aliens, but they did defeat them, and this was when they got together to fight off against Ghidorah. And what year did this movie take place in? 1999, the year that when I was around, when I was a baby. But you see, that never actually happened because this came in 1968. So everyone were still in the year 1968 still. So yeah, so on this one, when it took place in 1999, they finally defeated Ghidorah, which is actually true. But just wait until when I get through with the rest. So first off, we got the front cover here. Looks really nice. Here's the spine, and you can tell it says Tokyo Shock right there. And here's the back. Looks nice. See, it says the monsters are in revolt, and the world is at the brink of destruction. Yes, and see, there are all the famous kaijus together. And if you wonder that every Godzilla movie is in this aspect ratio size, which is 2.35 by 1, because this is the time when widescreen was an actual thing. Anyways, let's get this open. Oops. There we go. Alright, so here's the disc, everyone. And it's the same art, just like the front cover. And it looks really nice. Let me spin this back around. So yeah, look at that. Looks really nice. Can't wait to watch this. It's going to be amazing to have all these amazing legendary kaiju together. All the monsters, of course. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like, send some comments, and hit the bell button for brand new videos. And I'll see you next time. Peace out, everyone. Bye. Hi, everyone. Kaidi Montana here, and I've got another DVD to unbox. This is All Monsters Attack, US titled as Godzilla's Revenge. Now, this is another Godzilla movie in the Godzilla Showa era. Came in 1969. And what year it came to the US? 1971, which is the one Godzilla movie that came in that year when this came in the US, English dub. So, I actually did watch this on Netflix years ago, and it was pretty good. I know I've heard some people say that it's the worst Godzilla movie because it's so ridiculous and silly and all that. Well, it is actually true, though. But I don't find it as the worst Godzilla movie. I find it as a good Godzilla movie. A good one. And I believe it's about that a boy who was imagining that he was actually on Monster Island seeing Godzilla, and he actually get to meet his son, Minya. And Minya explains to the boy about everything. And includes a new monster named Ghidorah. He's the one who was like the bully on this movie, and he was kicking Minya's butt, and I mean, wow, yeah. But the one thing I know, what I know is while I was watching this, it had stock footage from 2 Godzilla movies that they've added on here. Stock footage scenes from Godzilla vs. the Sea Monster and Son of Godzilla. Before we see the Godzilla suit that they used from Destroy All Monsters, which is the last Godzilla movie. So let's take a good look at this. We've got the front cover here. Looks really nice. Here's the spine and the back. And it looks pretty good. I mean, it shows the monsters here actually fight against Ghidorah, but we actually never seen Gorosaurus or Anguirus fight against Ghidorah. No, that actually never happened. Only Minya and Godzilla fought against Ghidorah. Sorry about that. That was something that I just heard. So, let's get this open. I'm really excited for Godzilla and Kong next year, everyone. Because that will be the perfect year for Godzilla, because it's going to be 70 years. 70 years, everyone. 70 years. That's a really, really long time for Godzilla. Alright, so slide this off. Same thing. And now, let's open it up. And look at that. There's Godzilla and Minya. And there's the disc. And it looks really, really nice. Same thing, just like the other ones. I can't wait to watch this. It's going to be really, really good. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like, send some comments, and hit the bell button for brand new videos, and I'll see you next time. Peace out, everyone. Bye. Hi, everyone. Kaiji Montana here, and I got another DVD to unbox. And this is another Godzilla movie that came in 1971. This is Godzilla vs. Hedra, aka US title, Godzilla vs. the Smog Monster. Now, this is when Godzilla was fighting against another monster, and his name is Hedra, and he's the Smog Monster. What he does is smother like smog and stuff, and what he does is that he kills people in the movie. Yeah, because they become bones. That is one of the creepiest and darkest things that ever happened in a Godzilla movie. Only in this one here. And that's when the young boy was noticing about this, and it's up to Godzilla to fight against Hedra to save Tokyo from this big smog monster himself, Hedra. So yeah, that was the battle. And it says, when the ultimate power of green takes on the menace of unclean, it's Godzilla versus the Smog Monster. Yeah, I really like when they have something like this. So, let's take a good look. We got the front cover, looks really nice. It has a nice Japanese poster art. Here's the spine. And the back. Look at that. Look at that. And it says, Hedra wants to snuff the planet with sludge and toxic gas. But first, he's gotta fight Godzilla, who will kick his moggy mass. And I bet Godzilla will, because he's the king of the monsters. Nothing can beat him. And there's the running time and everything. So let's get this open. Alright, so here's the disc, and it looks pretty nice. Look at that. It has some this good good art on it, just the stuff, and it's the real DVD. And it's in an eco case, of course, because you can tell by the symbol. Can't wait to watch this. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like, send some comments, and hit the bell button for brand new videos, and I'll see you next time. Peace out, everyone. Bye. Hi everyone, Coyote Montana here, and I got another DVD to unbox. And this is another Godzilla movie that is one of the awesome ones ever from 1972. This is Godzilla on Monster Island, aka US title, Godzilla vs. Gigan. This is the one that introduced the new monster, who was a robot named Gigan. And he was the one that was causing everything in Japan. And also the return of Ghidorah, the three-hand monster. Now you might be wondering, how is Ghidorah alive? Well, there's something you might know. In Destroy All Monsters, it took place in the future, so that's the time when Godzilla and all the monsters killed Ghidorah. But you see, this was during the present time, the 1970s of course. So Ghidorah was still alive before he was killed. And also, there's one music that I like on here, and it's the one that's from the ending. And the best one of all is the Godzilla vs. Gigan March. Check out the music in the link down below, everyone. So let's take a good look. We got the front cover here. Looks nice. I love the Japanese poster. Here's the spine. And the back. Yeah. Look at that. Yep, this is when Godzilla and Anguirus have to fight against Gigan and Ghidorah. And there's something you've been wondering. Look at this. It says, and it shows what languages it have. I know it has Japanese and English, but it says in Japanese with English subtitles, which means it's going to have the subtitles from the original Japanese. Now, we know there are differences between that and the SDH ones in the US, of course. So let's get this open. Whoop! Silly me. I must have hit the camera by accident. It happens to everyone. Alright, so there's the disc, everyone, and it's just the same thing like the last one. And yep, it's a DVD. The same disc, same everything. Looks nice. I love it. Can't wait to watch this. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like, send some comments, and hit the bell button for brand new videos, and I'll see you next time. Peace out, everyone. Bye. Hi, everyone. Coyote Montana here, and I got another DVD to unbox. This is Godzilla vs. Megalon. This is the one that featured a robot named Jet Jaguar. Even though they say it was supposed to only they would talk about him instead of Godzilla. But this is mostly about Godzilla. So this is when they're fighting against a big bug-like monster named Megalon. Yeah, which is him right there. And there's the return of the one monster that we know, Gigan. Yes, Gigan is on here, teaming up with Megalon to fight off against Jet Jaguar. And Godzilla was so heroic on this movie because he helps Jet Jaguar to fight against those two. Man, see, this is the reason why how they make Godzilla the good guy, to save humanity instead of destroying humanity. That's the best part. Now, the one thing I know about this is that there was a movie of this on VHS, and I probably might remember that I actually had it years ago, and I just watched it a little bit. I don't know. It's been like years. Yeah, before I watched the modern Godzilla, which is the MonsterVerse one, of course. So yeah, this one is another one, is the 13th Godzilla movie of the show in the Showa era. And I'll be talking about the Criterion one soon when I get to the last one from the Showa era, which you'll get to see. So let's take a good look. We got the front cover here. Looks nice. Here's the spine and the back. And it says monster against monster for the lost condition of Mo, or Moo, I can't tell. So let's get this open. Now here's something that's very interesting. When I was watching a video that was from Dante Dodson, and he was doing this video called If Kaiju Could Talk in Godzilla vs. Megalon, and it was amazing. JC Entertainment actually teamed up with him so he can do Jet Jaguar, and it was a good video and hilarious at the same time because I like how when Jet Jaguar doing by JC Entertainment, when he says it's just a giant cockroach, that's hilarious. And especially the best part is that when he says, "Alright, get up, you lousy cockroach," that makes me laugh, everyone. Especially it's funny that in the video from Cougar, when Kong said, "Oh no, it's the beetle, I'm so scared." Love those videos. Anyways, there's the disc, everyone. Let me get this off so you can take a good look. And it's the same one, but this time it only has Godzilla and Megalon. Looks really nice. Really, really nice. I love it. And you've been wondering, where do I actually find these new conditions of these DVDs? Well, let's just say I've been finding them at a low price on eBay and probably some ones in the stores or so. I'm not sure. But be sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like, send some comments, hit the bell button for brand new videos, and I'll see you next time. Peace out, everyone. Bye. Hi, everyone. Katie Montana here, and I got another DVD to unbox. This is Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla, the 17th Godzilla movie in the Showa era. Now, this is when Godzilla was fighting against a robot-like version of Godzilla called Mechagodzilla, which is him right there. If you ever wondered if you ever seen this, he was actually disguised as Godzilla, the fake one. But Godzilla did fight the fake one, and that's when the fake one revealed himself to be Mechagodzilla. And this one introduced with a new monster named King Caesar, who was awakened by the King Caesar song from that beautiful woman. And he came out so he can actually fight against Mechagodzilla, but Godzilla came to help. So yeah, Mechagodzilla was the evil one before making a comeback in the next one, which I'll talk about. So let's take a good look at this. We've got the front cover here. Here's the spine and the back. Look at that. Yeah, it doesn't have King Caesar on there because it only has Anguirus. Anguirus only made a short appearance when he was trying to fight against the fake Godzilla. Now you can tell by the tape there's something that's shaking in there, which is that I get scared of. So let me get this plastic open, and I'll get the security tape off off the video. Well, it's gonna be taking too long because, you know, it's there. Yeah, the security tape things are a real pain in the butt, everyone. I noticed it because, let's just say it's from Cinemassacre. Special shout out to him when he talks about the DVDs and the security tape and stuff. Boy, this is... Okay, now I got it out. There we go. I'm just throwing it in the trash. Alright, so let me get the security tape off so that way I can be able to open the case. Alright, got the plastic off. Now the security tape off. Now let's get it open. And look at this. It has an advertisement insert and it shows, let's see, there's the Godzilla movies and the last one was the toys. And I believe this one here is called Godzilla Save the Earth. It's a game that's released on PS2 and Xbox. Original, of course. Should I get this game, everyone, so I can do videos of it? Let me know in the comments below. Because I should definitely get this so I can be able to play as the King of the Monsters himself. So here's the disc, everyone. And it looks pretty nice. No scratches or anything. That's good. But I believe there's... Oh yeah, there's definitely something. These pieces here from the case. Dang. So yeah. It looks nice because it has Mechagodzilla on there. And I gotta say, they really know it all. Believe me. They did great. So be sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like, send some comments, and hit the bell button for brand new videos, and I'll see you next time. Peace out, everyone. Bye. Hi, everyone. Katie Montana here. Now, you wonder that I've did 14 unboxings of the 14 Godzilla movies, which is Gojira, Godzilla King of the Monsters, of course, Godzilla Raids Again, King Kong vs. Godzilla, Godzilla vs. Mothra, Ghidorah the Three-Headed Monster, Godzilla vs. Monster Zero, Godzilla vs. the Sea Monster, Son of Godzilla, Destroy All Monsters, Godzilla's Revenge, Godzilla vs. the Smog Monster, Godzilla vs. Gigan, Godzilla vs. Megalon, and Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla. And there's one more that I'm about to unbox to complete the entire Godzilla Showa era. That's right. This is the last one. Alright, so here it is, everyone. The last Godzilla movie for the Godzilla Showa era. This is Terror of Mechagodzilla, aka the US title. Same title, just like the original. So this is the last Godzilla movie for the Godzilla Showa era that came in 1975. And what year did it come in the US? 1977, so that was 2 years later. Now, if you wonder, or something, you might probably know that I didn't tell you on the last video, on the unboxing of Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla. You see, the ones who built Mechagodzilla are space monkeys. They're the ones they're actually in human disguises. So yeah, they're the ones who actually built Mechagodzilla. And ever since they knew that Mechagodzilla was destroyed, so they actually rebuilt him, and Mechagodzilla remained the same thing. No new weapons, no new everything, since like the last one. But in this and here, it was introduced to a new monster. His name is Titanosaurus, which is right there. He actually helps Mechagodzilla so they can fight off the king of the monsters himself, Godzilla. So, yeah, my dad actually bought all the 15 Godzilla movies off of eBay, Amazon, and some of the stores. And probably one that is like a DVD-R one, a DVD-R burned disc, which I'll switch soon to get the real one and give that one away someday. So yeah, so this one is the last one. And by the looks of it, is that when this was part of the Toho Master Collection, that all the other Godzilla movies that were actually part of this were in a box set that were in these, and it was repackaged in cases. But I didn't get that because I just want to get the rest of them, so that way it could become like an actual collection of it. So yeah, so this is the one that was the last one before, until 1984 to 1985, which I'll talk about soon. So let's take a good look. We've got the front cover here. Here's the spine. Oops. And the back. And it looks really nice. Titanosaurus is biting Godzilla's nose. Jeez. Look at that. Look at that. Nice. Totally nice. Let's get this open. There we go. Oop. That was a bit small. There we go. Alright. Here we go. Now, let me slide this off so it's the same one. And open it up. And look at that. Look at that, everyone. There's Godzilla fighting against Mechagodzilla. And there's the disc. And the back is just the same one. Look at that. Look at that. Nice. Totally nice. So yeah, I believe this concludes the Showa era of Godzilla. Let me gather the last 14 so you can see it along with this. Here it is, everyone. all 15 Godzilla movies from the Godzilla Showa era, from Godzilla King of the Monsters and all the way up to Terror of Mechagodzilla. Looks like this concludes the entire Showa era of Godzilla. And coming soon will be the Godzilla Heisei Era. Just let me know in the comments below if you want me to do that. And there is an album called Best of Godzilla Volume 1, and it contains a compilation of all songs from all the 15 Godzilla movies in the Showa era, from Godzilla King of the Monsters to Terror of Mechagodzilla. And the Criterion Collection actually did release the Godzilla Showa era on Blu-ray. What do you guys think of that? Should I get that one in the future? Let me know in the comments below. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like, send some comments, and hit the bell button for brand new videos, and I'll see you next time. Peace out, everyone. Bye.